It wasn't just a road, it was a lifeline, a web of routes that stretched from the Great Wall of China to the shores of the Mediterranean, a place where silk flowed west, and ideas, religions, and empires moved east. But the Silk Road didn't just rise, it fell, and its story is more dramatic, more deadly, and more mysterious than you've ever imagined. This is the untold story of the rise and fall of the Silk Road. In the 2nd century BCE, an ambitious Chinese emperor named Wu of Han sent a diplomat named Zhang Qian westward into the unknown. His mission? Find allies against nomadic invaders. His legacy? Something far greater. What Zhang Qian returned with wasn't just intelligence, it was a vision. A network of trade, diplomacy, and exchange that could stretch across continents. And so, the Silk Road was born. Not a single road, but a sprawling web. Trails winding through China, Central Asia, Persia, and the Roman Empire. Silk moved west. Gold, wine, and wool moved east. But something else traveled with them. Knowledge. Buddhism reached China. Zoroastrian ideas flowed into India. Math, astronomy, and medicine crossed borders with every step. Between the 7th and 10th centuries, the Silk Road flourished. Thanks to the mighty Tang dynasty and the Islamic caliphates, cities like Samarkand, Bukhara, and Kashgar became jewels of commerce and culture. Here, a Venetian could dine with a Persian, drink with a Turk, and pray beside a Sufi mystic or a Buddhist monk. Trade brought prosperity, but it also wove trust between civilizations. In the 13th century, one empire changed everything again, the Mongols. Under Genghis Khan and his successors, the Silk Road was unified under a single rule. Mongol cavalry ensured safety. Messengers galloped from Beijing to Baghdad in weeks. They called it the Pax Mongolica. For a brief moment in history, the world felt connected. But this golden age wouldn't last. What brought the downfall of the Silk Road? Not just one thing, but a storm of disasters. First came conflict. The Mongol Empire fractured. Warlords rose. Bandits returned to the mountains. Then came plague. The Black Death, born in the east, traveled westward along the very routes that once carried silk. By the time it reached Europe, it had killed tens of millions. Trade collapsed. Cities closed their gates. Trust was replaced with fear. And finally came politics. When the Ottomans captured Constantinople, they gained control of key trade routes. Europe had to find another way, so they turned to the seas, and the world turned away from the Silk Road. Today, the Silk Road lies silent. Its cities are ruins, its trails covered in dust. But its spirit lives on, in the words we speak, the food we eat, the faiths we follow, the clothes we wear. This road changed the world, not through war but through connection. And now, centuries later, a new road is rising. Will it unite once again or divide? Only time will tell. From silk to spice, from ideas to empires, the Silk Road shaped us all. And even though the road is gone, its story still travels. History connects us. Subscribe for more untold stories.